So what are we looking at this time, my friend?
Vehicles.
Oof. I'm not allowed to drive vehicles, though. We've talked about this. You've seen me drive vehicles in other games. This could be dangerous.
So look at this infrastructure.
Oh my God, it looks like Bangkok.
Yeah, I know, right? It's so crazy.
So apparently hover cars didn't work out for everyone. Okay.
No, not really. Look at the vents.
Are these cars solar panels? Are there solar panels on top of those?
Yes, they are not 100% electrical, but they can use solar panels to help save in fuel.
Oh,
Yaba, 100% Akira.
Nice. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, we got street racers
Street
going on.
racing is 100% confirmed. And look, there is the police car on the back, so it's probably legal racing.
Love it. Love it. Well, there are numbered lanes, so I guess it would be at a track. Do you have any gauge on how arcadey the driving is versus simulation?
I think it's halfway through from what they say today. They say that every car feels different and handles differently. So every car is unique, but I don't think they went to the super realistic.
Well, if they could find a good balance, as long as it doesn't feel like too much driving down a rail, I'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like a dual sport BMW, man. I want to sell my bike and get one of those. Those slicks are nice, man. And then look at these, man. I love that you don't even need to see out the windshield.
You don't need windows if you have screens inside. And the best part, it's all bulletproof.
Lovely. No one can shoot you in the face while you're going to work. Fantastic. Okay, so we got like a sedan. Your average person's going to drive. We've got like a Hummer H2. That one's sexy truck. I like that.
Sport, like a Mustang.
Yeah, that's like a 1970 Mustang. Or yeah, that's hot. Little Ford Escort. Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
I have an old car, like I don't know.
Kind of looks like a DeLorean in the front of that one.
Yeah.
Little. Oh, look at that bad boy.
Love this little car here.
Oh my God, look at that. I like that they have the range being like super wealthy. I mean, most of the ones they're showing us here are super expensive, but I like that they threw in a couple El Cheapos just for a little reality.
Another classy black one. Look at the interiors, look at the materials, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, just the textures in this game. It looks so slick. All right. Oh, look at the.
So this is the starter car.
What?
Yes.
I was hoping they would start as a real junker.
You're gonna start like with a decent ride. This is the Quadra Turbo R. I think this is Jackie's car, but you're gonna be driving it a lot from what I know. The moment you start playing the game, that's probably gonna be your starting vehicle.
Are you really gonna need to get across? Is the city big enough that you're gonna want a car to get around? And so like in Witcher, you were on your horse constantly. Same going to be for cars in this game?
Yes, there is fast traveling points where you can go to some places and fast travel, but you just want to explore, you know, and the cars are going to be very helpful, especially the motorcycles, I think. And one thing that is really cool about the cars is that they work exactly like Roach. You can be anywhere and you just like call your car and it will drive to you. So you don't need to park your car. Yes. And they made a joke on today's show that they say, and just like Roach, it might eventually spawn on top of some buildings by accident. We're still trying to figure out some bugs in there, but
sure. Well, it's a busy city full of stuff. That's possible.
Yeah.
So I love that everything's not electric. We're still seeing combustion engines.
Pretty much everything is combustion. Almost everything is fueled by choo-choo, which is like a bio-alcohol of the future.
Okay, so some modern ethanol fuel of some kind.
Yes,
all right.
Yes. It's wheat-based. It's a genetically modified wheat-based fuel. Look how fast the guy is going. He's going like 110 miles per hour. Yeah, that's miles per hour. That's insanely fast, especially inside a city. The interiors are also unbelievable. Look how classy this car is.
So will we be first person mode and third person as options?
Yes, for driving, you can drive both in first person or in third person. However, when you're on foot, you can only go first person. Look at the rain.
I was just gonna add. Oh, it looks good.
And the car will handle differently if it's raining.
Up display there. There we go.
Yeah, look at the mud.
I want to see like SnowRunner. Yeah. Off-road time.
It isn't anything like special, but keep in mind that this is not a racing game. This is an RPG game. I really wasn't expecting this quality of terrain and collisions and all on an RPG game, honestly.
Well, this is what happens when you take your time to get it right before you release it, instead of
Yeah.
giving us an early access piece of garbage and saying,
Yeah,
pay for it
that's
now.
true.
Oof. That's a nice, looks like arrow or something.
Ooh,
Oh,
so
cleared
close.
it. There's at least 100 cars, it feels like. Maybe not 100, but if
So we're gonna start with the cheap cars. Makigal is a Chinese, it's a Japanese company who make those super cheap cars.
hey, Japanese make great cars, so I feel like that car couldn't clear a person's head. Let's be honest. That's like 10-inch wheels, 10-inch
Well, maybe it
tires.
has a really strong engine or something.
Yes, I feel like that would high center on a person's face easy. All right, what else we got? What else we got? Van, got the creeper
Police
van, we got
car.
the police car. What else?
Interiors are quite unique.
Still got cup holders. Glad that's
Yeah,
still a
super
thing.
retro, like super old interiors.
Convertible.
The six-wheeler classic Cyberpunk. Absolutely no reason for it, but it looks good.
Yeah, twin steering in the front. I guess it would have to be.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Twin steering on the front.
You're like, does it have all-wheel drive and diff lock though?
Yeah, probably. Why not?
Probably it's all-wheel drive.
And I love how they got the angle of the steering right, because this is one thing a lot of driving games don't get right, like just like Crossout, that's wrong there, because the inner wheel have a different steering angle of the outer wheel, because otherwise you're gonna like slip. So I love how they got all those little details right.
I like the asymmetry on the front end of some of these. That's another touch of detail. You can tell the guys in the graphics department and the art department just spent hours and hours sketching art for this game before they coded. Quite the trailer. That looks like a collab out of SnowRunner, the military transport tank
And
truck
the
right
cohort cabin of Crossout on the
there. Oh,
right.
there you go.
I would love to drive a garbage truck around.
Absolutely, man. Just plow through stuff.
Yeah, this truck is Russian.
Oh, nice. It's got a bear on it.
This truck is Russian truck. It will destroy everything in city. Does not matter. Cheap to make. Totally wreck stuff. Good.
Unstoppable.
Now, I wonder if you'll get a garage. We're going to get a garage in game. I'm guessing we just get the apartment, yeah?
Yeah, the apartment has a garage. I'm not sure if you can customize your car on your garage. I don't think so, but there are probably those places where you can bring your ride to pimp it, I guess. I don't know.
That guy's a beast. Militech. Doesn't surprise me.
Look at her running over.
Oh my god.
Just
There it
running
is.
over those cars.
Destroyed. I couldn't tell if we had any crush animations on that other car.
Now we have muscle sports cars.
I keep thinking we're going to run out of cars, but there's more.
And there is damage on the cars, as you can see on the shot. There's a lot of bullet holes. The frontal hood is missing, so there
That's
is
true.
damage to the vehicles. Look how insanely high is this.
Pretty high. I mean, I'll tell you, driving through Bangkok, you're like 4 stories up on elevated highways. There are a lot of big cities. It's great.
And look at the garbage. Probably some garbage truck. Like
Just dumped it.
Herrera, I think it's a Spanish. Yes, Spanish manufacturer, Herrera. And Rayfield is Britain. look at the crystal dome technology I told you about. So it's all pitch black and then it brings to life just like that. And just to finish this trailer, so far all we saw is like unique cars made by CD Projekt to this game, but as you probably know, the Cyberpunk universe is have shared history with our universe, I think up to 1988 or something. So everything before that is shared history, and they made a partnership with a very special company to bring us a real car to the game, which is
the Porsche 911.
Yes, and this specifically car, it was manufactured in 1977, which means this car in the game will have 100 years. And this is the Johnny Silverhand car, the original car he drove.
I love that they picked a 100-year-old vehicle for this.
Yes.
Well, at least this game. Let's see it. Let's see this beauty.
Look at the interior. It's still really well done for a 100-year-old car. And I guess it's very...
With enough money, you can clean up anything.
Yep. So here is the glimpse of the Porsche. So yeah, that's all I have to give to you about the cars of Cyberpunk 2077. What's your favorite?
To be honest with you, Edge Runner, I was not expecting that many cars, quite that variety of cars. I figured it was just going to be like, we're doing cars, and then there's like, here's 4 or 5, but no, they went way above what I expected.
Yeah, because one thing that we need to keep in mind is A, that it's clearly not a racing game, of course, but B, it's not like GTA, where the core of the game is the driving experience. Like, driving in Cyberpunk is just a side activity, and they went all in on this.
Yeah, so I'm 100% going with the really tiny Mickey Yagi or whatever it is that was running.
I'm so gonna drive it as well.
I want that one in a convertible. That's what I want. What about you?
I'm going with the compact car for sure, just for the laws of it. And
Absolutely.
I'm probably gonna grab a motorbike, like the Yaba, because I wanna.
Definitely.
I'm probably gonna do some cyber enhancements on my head, so I don't have to wear a helmet. I'm just gonna go for it.
I need that in real life just to get me through the average day. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for sharing. We're some sweet rides, man.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate it, man.